Alrighty, folks. Of course, that happens. Welcome to Valkyria Chronicles 4. I am playing this on the PS4. And no, first things, let's look at options. Subtitles on English. Text speed is normal, that's fine. I'll mess with these later. Once I get...
Commencing attack! Commencing attack!
Okay, that might be a little bit loud.
I can do this! I can do this!
Wow.
Commencing attack!
Alright, seems better. I'm going to turn down all of this too. I can change these later if we need to. I can change them a little bit in post-processing, but I'd rather not. I'm not going to turn on the controller speaker. And then the rest of this looks good. So let's confirm this. And then let's get started. So this is Valkyria Chronicles 4. It just came out today. Today is September 25th. This particular episode is going to be going live as soon as I can get it done. It is currently 5:43 p.m., meaning I won't even be done recording this till probably about 6:15. So I don't foresee this going up any earlier than 8. However, tomorrow these will start at noon, and these will be running concurrently with my RimWorld campaign that is already running at noon. I'm not changing any times on those. So let's get going and see what Valkyria Chronicles 4 has in store for us.
The day our hometown burned, that was the day we enlisted. At last, we had something to believe in, something worth fighting for. None of us yet knew, we couldn't foresee what this war would cost us. It was a battlefield, but it was where we grew up.
From the Diary of Clyde Wallace. I don't know what area of Europa this takes place in. Is that Clyde? Well, we already met 2 people and a tank in a field of flowers. Okay. Cool.
Wind out of the northeast, clear skies, and nap time's over. Come on, Raz.
I wasn't napping, just resting my eyes. You gotta relax, man. You are way too freaking tense. Your hands are shaking. So sack up, Commander. It's about time we get ready to roll out. Let's show those imps what's coming to them.
Yeah. A shift in the wind. There.
Huh? You getting those wind whispers again? Imperials incoming! All right, boys, it's go time!
Oh, hello.
Squad E, do you read me? Squad E!
This is Commander Claude Wallace. Squad E.
The Imperial forces are on the move, heading for your position!
Ready to engage.
Do not let them break through to the front line. We're counting on you.
Roger that. Over.
Good luck, Squad E.
They won't advance until they're done shelling the area. We should have time to prepare. Kai, take a group to that southern hill and slow down their left flank. Raz, take 2 soldiers east and make some noise for me. You got that?
Gotcha. Keep up or get left behind.
At your command. Hoffman, roll out! Squad E, ready to engage. All right. Just remember your training. We can do this.
Okay. So this is against some empire. I don't know which one yet. And it looks like they're just starting us off right in the middle of everything.
Eliminate all Imperial hostiles. Let's stop their advance. Squad E, move out.
All right, so are we still going up against Imperials? Let's see flags, please.
All set, Raz?
Just say the word, boss. I'm locked, loaded, and in-freaking-vincible.
Okay. First, we'll see how they respond to some infantry. Squad E, move out.
So Raz already reminds me of was it Vass? No.
Okay. Looks like everyone's in position.
Vase.
Finally. I'm their commander. It's up to me to get everyone out alive. Concentrate. Remember your training. We can do this. I can do this.
Yay, tutorials. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's position. This is referred to as command mode. Here you'll be able to select the unit you'd like to move based on the terrain and their respective position to the enemy. Move the cursor to Raz using, looks like that's the D-pad, and press X to switch to action mode. Can I do it without the D-pad? Yes. Okay, I can do it with the control stick. Oh, the D-pad allows me to switch through enemies, which these do look like Imperials. And then our guys, which I don't have a flag for yet, so I don't know who they are.
Here comes the pain.
So let's grab Raz. Yay, action mode. Selecting a unit switches them into action mode, where they can move and attack. Move a unit in action mode with the pad or the left control stick. The AP gauge at the bottom of the screen will slowly deplete while a unit is in motion. Once that soldier runs out of AP, they will be left unable to move. Hey look, sandbags. We know what those do. Order Raz to move towards the sandbags. Okay, move towards the sandbags. Oh, not that kind of order? Okay. Let's bring up the map so that I know what's going on. Alright, we've got attacking. Now that they have moved into position, it's time to attack. Press R1 while in action mode to enter target mode. Move the crosshairs with the left stick and press R1 or L1 to quickly snap between targets. Press X to attack. If the enemy survives, they might counterattack, so try to make every shot count. Alright. So I can actually... Oh, look at that! Huh. Okay, it's also going to tell me the surprise attack. That outer ring is where our bullets could hit. So typically putting them in the middle is great. Apparently square is change. Alright, let's do it. Goodbye, Mr. Scout. Ending actions. Troops can only attack once per action. Once the unit is done moving and attacking, end the action and return to command mode. Press the pad to end the unit's action. Touchpad can end a unit's action even if that unit has leftover AP or has not yet attacked. Pressing circle can also end your action, in which case a confirmation prompt will appear. Use whichever method you prefer.
I should have expected as much from you.
It's probably going to be circle, but I already know what they're going to want me to do. Hey, look, sandbags! Sandbags on the field provide cover. Move behind a sandbag and press X when in crouch appears to take cover. Crouching makes a unit harder to hit and negates extra headshot damage. Take cover behind sandbags as you move. Alright, let's end the current phase. I believe it's going to have us continue.
Damn it, these assholes are in my way. I can't break through this.
Why not? You're invincible, right?
Hi, Kai.
Are you really getting tripped up over some common foot soldiers? Why don't you ever stop and think...
Oh, shut up. Just hurry and take them out, will ya?
But never ask. This won't take long.
Hi, Kai. You're our sniper, if I do remember correctly.
Now advancing.
The sniper class specializes in shooting down enemies from afar. Zoom in and out during target mode by moving the right control stick up or down. Use the scope to line up headshots. So in this case, if I go for a headshot, you can see that... Wow, that's a little bit touchy. I may have to turn that down just a little bit. You could see that I might miss.
There.
And in this instance, we shot low. She didn't actually get the headshot.
Now advancing.
All right, let's take this guy out then. Is that really as far in as we can zoom? Oh, yeah. More fine-tuned control. Oh, now we hit him in the head.
Didn't
Of course.
take much.
I see. They're good.
Can we use this to hide in? The answer is no. Okay. I was just looking around seeing what else is here. CP and ending phases. Selecting a unit in command mode uses up 1 command point. CP reflects the number of times you can control a unit per player phase. When your CP reaches 0, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. Press touchpad or circle to end the player phase with leftover CP. Be mindful of your positions before the enemy phase begins, as you may get shot. Oh, nice. It tells me who's automatically in cover. Hello, Mr. Scout. It's nice to see you. Who else do we have over there? Oh, another scout. All right. I don't even know what town we're in. Kane's Farm, Kane's Farmhouse, Milt Suburbs.
Here we go. About time, Claude.
Yeah, I know. Soldiers, forward! Now's our chance to take the offensive.
Backup has arrived. Excellent. CP and consecutive actions. Command points are replenished at the start of each player's phase. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times in a row. This is useful for cutting into enemy lines, hurrying past dangerous terrain, or finishing off a tenacious enemy. That said, they'll tire out and start each consecutive action with less AP than the last. CP that goes unused during one phase will, however, roll over to the next. How you choose to manage CP will determine the fate of your squad. Now, I do believe we can only have 20 total CP. Okay, so we got... What else do we have here? We've got Kai, we've got Nico, we've got Curtis, and Zyga. All right. Well, what are our... Victory, all enemies are defeated. Failure, all allied infantry fall in action or 20 turns pass. Okay. Well, let's grab Raz then. No, don't. Ay, ay, ay. This is going to take some getting used to. Get up. Right, over the sandbags, if you please. Aiming and weak points. Critical hits such as headshots deal greater damage than normal. Use L to quickly aim, then use... Oh, really? Control pad to line up a headshot. Shots fired will generally land within the circle marked on your line of sight. Increase your chance of landing a hit by lining up your shot so that the target is well within the circle. To kill shows how many shots must connect to eliminate the target. This number indicates whether your shots will reach the enemy or if you're aiming at a weak point. So right now we have 7. Oh, that's how to do fine-tuned. Okay. So this is for quick. This is more fine-tuned. So it takes 2 headshots or 7 body shots, and I shoot 20 times. And I knew for a fact that we would hit him enough times. And we should be able to get this last guy with Raz as well.
Watch out! They're onto you!
Come on!
Goodbye. It was nice knowing you.
Target destroyed. Good one.
All right. Oh, and now Clyde shows up.
Busting out the tanks, huh? This one's all yours, Claude.
Claude. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember not to put Clyde in there and use Claude
It's our
instead.
turn now. Fire up the engine, Miles.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the Hoffen's moving out. Destroy the enemy tank.
Hoffen, huh? All right. Tanks boast firepower and endurance far beyond that of foot soldiers. They can withstand gunfire from enemy infantry, making them a solid wall for your soldiers to use as cover. Tanks can destroy objects with red X's on the command map by either firing a cannon or driving into them. Tanks cannot fit into narrow passages, so advance with infantry in such cases. So, for example, tanks can't come up here, here, or here. However, I can't even take command here. Alright, looks like we're ending the phase with the CP left. And with Raz just standing in the open. Well, these tank lists look vaguely familiar to me.
No big deal.
Hey, there's no tread on these this time. Interesting. Alright, so I have 6 to play with.
Advancing.
Let's grab the Hafen, and we'll just drive through everything. Well, this thing is much, much faster than I was expecting it would be.
Unable to fire! I repeat, unable to fire!
Tank warfare. Tanks have 3 methods of attack: armor-piercing, shells, mortar rounds, and a mounted machine gun. Oh, armor-piercing shells. Okay. Armor-piercing shells are effective against tanks and other vehicles. Explosive mortars hit a broad area with a Ragnite blast, ideal against infantry. And mortars travel in an arc, aim for the center of multiple foes to maximize firepower and preserve limited ammo. The machine gun is designed to strike foes who are too close to the mortar and to intercept incoming enemies. Press square to switch a tank's weapons. No thanks. I'm going to shoot this guy with the AP round. It was nice knowing you. Yes, we're ending the current action. We are going to take control of the Hafen again and attempt to drive around. Tank's weak points. The glowing blue radiator plate at the tank's rear is its weak point, where even standard bullets can deal damage. Try to get behind enemy tanks for a chance to take them down while being careful not to expose your own rear to hostile fire. That's the plan. However, once you get to a certain distance past the tank, it no longer really matters. This was where I wanted. I did not mean to hit. This is going to be nice. This is going to be a little bit of getting used to. Oh, we actually hit it. Ha 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 ha. I think we took one turn too long, mainly because the sniper didn't work right. But we'll see. I don't know how the end screens work for this.
Anyone else want to try? Squad E don't take shit from nobody. Claude knows what I'm... Whoa, you okay?
Flowers.
Oh, yeah. They didn't stand a chance. Come on, man. You're supposed to be commander of the Ranger Corps.
still has a heart, same as a foot soldier. Rank doesn't make this any less painful to see.
But crying over flowers? Even little girls have bigger balls these days.
Maybe. But what matters is that their hearts...
All right, I get it. Power of the heart, blah, blah, blah. Look, just go turn in your report already, will ya? Can't go get sloshed if we're stuck here on standby.
Good point. I'll head to the command center.
Hey, you do that. And tell the brass to send us tougher imps to fight next time, yeah?
All right, so I'm going to turn the voices up a little bit and the music down a little bit as well. Hey, nice. We already got a trophy. We got Capable Commander, which is obtain an A rank on a mission for the first time. Okay. We also got a little over 1,000 experience and a little bit over 1,700 DCT, which is the currency. And I do believe this is book mode.
Operation Northern Cross.
New episode has been added. Tutorial book mode. Discover the untold history of the Second European War by viewing this chronicle. Select a new episode to continue. Saving. Open the menu by pressing triangle. Save your progress. Anything can happen out there. Remember to save before, during, and after any combat operations. Alright, so one of the first things we're going to do is I'm going to go to options. Turn this down. Probably a little bit more than that.
I can do this!
Alright. Maybe not that high. How about here?
I can do this!
Alright, that sounds good. Yes. Keep. Alright, and we are going to continue, at least a little bit.
Sir, First Lieutenant Claude Wallace reporting in.
Good work out there. Glad you're still in one piece. We're just about to go over our next operation.
You're late. I'm sure you know standard procedure is to report immediately after a mission.
Oh, Minerva. You're reporting too?
That's lieutenant to you, Claude. Don't get smart with me just because we share rank. I've got seniority.
Sorry, Lieutenant Minerva Victor.
Well, let's get started. Minerva, give us a situation report.
Yes, sir. 3 months have passed since we went to war. I won't sugarcoat it. They're steamrolling us. By this point, a third of our territory is under Imperial control. This is officially a crisis.
If it's that bad already, we won't even be able to sustain a war effort.
You're right. And the Empire's only gaining momentum. If this draws out much longer...
The Federation's finished. If we fall, that's it for Europa. Nobody else could stand against them. The Empire would take total control. It'd be a fascist continent ruled with an iron fist. We can't let that happen. Europa's future depends on us.
Which brings us to now. The top brass finally got off their seats and sent us a plan. A counterattack that can turn the war around in one fell swoop, ready to be put into action.
What are the orders?
We put all our force into one strike. Break through their defenses and hit them where they'll hurt most.
Soldiers, supplies. We'll use all reserves we have to make a final push and capture one crucial enemy base. And we lucky few of the 32nd Armored Ranger Battalion have been handpicked as the vanguard.
Couldn't ask for a better mission, sir. Which enemy base are we targeting?
Think bigger. We take this base, and we take their will to fight.
But how could any one target mean that much to... Wait, you don't mean...
You always were a clever boy, Claude. I think you've got it.
Our target is the Imperial capital of Schwarzgrad. Let's fight back!
Operation Northern Cross.
The year was 1935 EC. Two great powers vied to control the continent of Europa. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, a dictatorship known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies banded together to form the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, Ragnite, for their prosperity, its growing scarcity leading inevitably to war. With its overwhelming military might, the Empire captured one nation after another, while the Federation struggled to maintain unity, every battle driving them further back against the wall. 3 months have passed. With 7/10 of Europa falling to the Imperial war machine, the Federation places all its hope in a desperate counterattack. Operation Northern Cross. 6 million soldiers fought in this campaign. It claimed more lives than any other in the Second European War. Federation historians call it the Eastern Theater, but the Empire knows it as the War for the Motherland.
Forward, soldiers! This is the battle you've been training for! Operation Northern Cross begins now! We'll wipe those Imperials clear off the face of Europa! Our time has come! Forward to victory!
Countless soldiers fought and died on those fields, struggling to make their ideals a reality. Ordinary people thrust into extraordinary circumstances, fighting in the hopes that they would see a brighter future. What follows here is a record of those brave warriors, a record of that battle against the dark. Based on the diary of one Claude Wallace, the commander of the Federation's Gallian Squad E.
The Federation's Gallian Squad? Only reason I say that is because we just finished a playthrough for Gallia.
Chapter 1, The Battle of Fort Crest.
All right, so we got a new episode. I am
Good
going
news,
to...
Claude. HQ has awarded you with a medal.
Okay, cool. The Meritorious Service Medal awarded. Received an accessory as a reward, capped bullets. What? Tutorial, accessories, okay. Equipping an accessory to a soldier can boost certain stats. Your accessories can be equipped from the uniforms section of the equipment menu. Try a few of them on for size. Note that you can only equip up to the number of accessories you own. Huh. Alright, so I can't go forward, but I should be able to go back. Okay. Excellent. And then, how do we... change? Okay, so that's the straight up switch. Okay, I know I can use that to select chapter. Alright, well, I am going to leave it off here. I'm going to figure out the controls a little bit. I'm also going to adjust the settings a little bit more because I'm going to try to raise the voices in the cutscenes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. It's going to go live as soon as I can get it live. But until then, or I guess I should say, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and checking out some of my other content. A like on these very first videos is a super help. Makes me know that you guys are actually interested in this. And yeah, I will catch you folks in the next episode. Stay frosty out there.